In Singapore's quest towards urban development, many old trades and spaces risk being lost. One such space is the Sungei Road Thieves Market. It has been around since the 1930s and is one of the oldest flea market in Singapore. It is also a second home to some of the market's oldest vendors. However, the market's days are numbered. The market will make way for future residential developments, and cease operations on 10th of July, 2017. There are ongoing community-led efforts to raise awareness about preserving the market. In addition, the vendors proposed to the authorities an alternative location which would allow the market to continue to exist. However, the authorities have made the final decision to not relocate the market but suggested alternative solutions that the vendors can take to sustain their livelihoods. But the vendors feel that the solutions by the authorities were not feasible.
叫我们要改善这个市场，要叫我们的老人家去读书，读了书了，你们老人家要做工，他介绍工给你们做。老人家这样老了，他的记性都不好了，怎么样去读书？我们这个市场有些老人家走路都不方便了，怎么样去跟人家做工呢？
As interaction design students, we conducted interviews, research and contextual inquiry to better understand the needs of the vendors. We then consolidated our findings and worked with the vendors to design the concept of Sungei Treasures, a hybrid digital-physical solution that would help the vendors continue their trade, even with the loss of a physical space. Several iterations of user testing were made to improve the viability of our concept. Our solution addresses the three main concerns that vendors have. Firstly, vendors are unwilling to switch jobs. Our online platform will allow the vendors to continue their existing trade, where they can list and sell goods using a mobile application. Secondly, vendors require low cost of operation. The application will be free for vendors to use. If vendors do not own a smartphone, there will be a smartphone learning service for them. Free training sessions will also be held to teach the vendors how to use our platform and enable them to learn new skills to further value add to their goods. In addition, we hope to partner with Singpost to leverage on their existing island-wide network of lockers called pop stations to simplify the cost and the logistics of delivery. Vendors can easily deposit their goods at a locker nearest to them and get paid. And lastly, vendors require immediate cash payments. As the existing pop stations do not dispense cash, we came out with a prototype of an enhanced pop station which dispenses cash after a successful sale for the vendor. Our proof of concept will be based on used toys because there was a demand for it in Singapore. With this solution, we hope to provide an alternative platform for vendors to continue their trade, even with the loss of the Sungei Road Thieves Market. We hope to expand the scope of our platform to include more categories of used goods to benefit even more vendors in the future.